What's up, guys? Welcome back to Just JP. My name is Justin, and today we are listening to Genesis with the opening track to their album Wind and Wuthering, 11th Earl of Mar. This is from their 8th studio album. Now, I've done 2 songs from this album already. I've heavily enjoyed them both. I have been wanting to get back to this album specifically, more so than any other album so far. And I know that might be a little weird. When one of my favorite songs that I first heard from them was For the Fifth off of Selling England. But there was something about the 2 songs that I heard from here, Blood on the Rooftops and One for the Vine. There was something about this style that I just really liked. So specifically this album and the songs here, I've just been really wanting to get back to. For you guys watching the videos, how much of the video do you watch? Do you listen to the song with me? Or do you just kind of skip to the end or after I listen to the song to get my thoughts on it? If you know the song, do you skip to the end? If you don't know the song, do you listen to it? Just wondering. Just curious. Let me know. You guys can join me on Twitter. You guys can join me in the comments down below. I want to know your thoughts on everything. And this is the 11th Earl of Mar by Genesis.
seems too keen to be a guest now in a house of dreams. Flying from a hillside, beckoning the trees, a sailboat's on in the breeze. I'm fighting gravity falling. My daddy won't let them get me. A voice screams, seems to be calling. The face turns, speeches are burning.
All right. I just wanted to hear how it went into One for the Vine. I just wanted to get a little context really quick. Don't give me dislikes just yet, because I'm going to explain the statement that I'm about to make. I'm going to explain it, so just give me 1 second. I like the song. I did enjoy it. But it felt like a slightly discount version of Dance on a Volcano. Because when you're looking at opening tracks like this, like Genesis makes, they set a great setting for the rest of the album. Dance on a Volcano was an awesome, energetic number to get you ready for what was next to come on Trick of the Tail. Watcher of the Skies, man, that was... I'm going to level with you. That's, as of right now, my favorite opener from them on an album, Watcher of the Skies. 11th Earl of Mar, out of the 3 openers on their albums so far that I've heard, it's my least favorite. I don't think it's a bad song, though. Everyone in the band here at this song sounds as strong to me as they ever have. Colin sounds very comfortable singing, especially in the second third of the song where everything kind of drops out and mellows down a little bit. I've always loved his softer sides, and even here on his louder, more powerful moments, he actually sounds a lot more comfortable, even more so than I thought he sounded in Trick. The synth lines, can I just say, the synth leads, I love every single sound that Banks chooses on the piano, the keyboard, the synths, Mellotron, whatever. He has an ear for what sounds good in the song. When you introduce them, it's either going to sound good and really match with the nature of the song, or it's going to sound like you're just trying out a new sound, a new setting, just to see where you can fit it in there. But as of right now, with Banks, he just has such a deep knowledge of not only the different sounds, but contextualizing them and fitting them into the songs where he thinks they're going to sound good. The guitar and the bass playing, beautiful and subtle. The part where Banks, Hackett, and I believe even Rutherford in that break where they all get to just play and mellow out, superb. This is just a beautiful moment in the song. This is just good. Yeah, I love this. Love this. Yeah, just that build up from the quiet, tranquil, calm moments with Phil just beautifully singing in your ear and everybody just playing along with him. The way that it breaks into it just sounds so good, so powerful. The contrast in this light, quieter moment into this slightly diabolic bam, bam, bam. Just sounds really cool. Oh, and drumming is just out of the world, by the way. But even the opener, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Dance on a Volcano, right? I mean, a little bit. Which isn't a bad thing because I like Dance on a Volcano and how it opens, so that's not a bad thing. I like that with Sony. I like that. I do like the main verse of the song. It's a bit underwhelming from what I've heard from them before. This was good. Now it's interesting. All right, hear me out on this and just comment to let me know if I'm crazy about this one. I've heard more sections like that. Very, very nice, catchy section ever since Trick of the Tail. And here, a lot more so. It was funny when I did Invisible Touch, how it was such a switch from their progressive leanings into a more pop direction. Do you guys think I'm crazy if I say that I've heard more regular sections like that sound slightly poppy and maybe hinted at the direction that they were eventually going to go towards? And I'm not saying that in a bad way, because sometimes we get the idea that pop equals bad, simple equals bad, catchy equals bad. And that is absolutely 100% not the case. But it seems that they were leaning towards going into that more straightforward, slightly catchy, poppy direction. Just a little bit. Like, you only get a little sample, you know? And I'm not saying that's a bad change of direction. I'm not saying it's a good change of direction. It's just a slight diversion of direction. I love this section right here. You can hear the piano in the back over or under the synth line. It just sounds really beautiful. And throughout the song, they have a lot of moments like that. I find a lot of moments within the song that I'm like, ooh, that sounds really good. And then all together, while it sounds good together and it works, it's cohesive, and it all works together, it transitions well, somewhere in the whole song, I just find myself just a tad bit underwhelmed, just a tad bit, which is funny because I'm going to say that I would listen to this song again because I did enjoy it. You can still enjoy a song but be slightly underwhelmed by it. And I just hope that on future listens of it, I'll probably be more and more attracted to it. If I had to give the saving grace to anyone in this song, it's Banks. I just love what he does on the keyboards. Forgot to pull up the lyrics while I had the song. So I'm going to be looking at the lyrics for the first time. The sun had been up for a couple of hours, covered the ground with a layer of gold. Spirits were high and the raining had stopped. The larder was low, but boy, that wasn't all. 11th Earl of Mar couldn't get them very far. Daddy, oh daddy, you promised. Is this about being on the battlefield in medieval times? See the steward all dressed up. He's got eyes in the back of his head. Who came in a cockleshell boat that could only just float? Couldn't even lift a sword, dressed too fine and smelling of wine. Seems like he showed up to the battle trying to look good. A little too much wine on the breath. He didn't come prepared. Time to go to bed now never seems too keen. Be a guest now in a house of dreams. Flying from a hillside, beckoning the trees, a sailboat's awning mimicking the breeze. Let me read a little bit about this one. It seems that Mike got the idea for this song after reading a history book about a failed Scottish rising, I guess the 1715 Jacobite rising. So I'm not quite 100% sure of the details of the lyrics, but it seems that, as I've always said, Genesis is a master at crafting story, right? So here they're taking from history and they're creating a story with the lyrics, obviously, but bringing it to life with the music itself. And they do a great job of that with the powerful first section, the beautiful second, third section of the acoustics going on, and then a nice climax at the end. So like I said, I do enjoy this song, but if I'm to compare, I find One for the Vine, which kind of does relatively the same thing. I find One for the Vine a lot better. Like, One for the Vine is probably so far my favorite off this album. I'm hoping that something is better to come along, because I'm always wishing for the next thing to be better, because I just want good music. But I'm not going to know until I listen to more. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on the song. What do you think? Am I totally off on this one? I don't know. You let me know. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. I hope that you're having an amazing day. An amazing day. Always make it the best day you can. Always. I hope that you're having an amazing day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.